Okay, hello. I'm going to get you started with this numerical calculation thing. Let me just start off with this document. This is something I put on Moodle, that's a tutorial for VPython, and you can do it exactly as it says. I'm going to show you some tiny changes you need to do to make it work in glowscript. Okay, so let's just read through here. Blah blah blah. You can read this part. And it starts with this, put in this from visual import star, and then do some stuff. Okay, so let's go to glowscript. This is glowscript. You just go to glowscript.org up here. Sign in. It's going to allow you to save the program. I sign in with my Google account, and it works pretty easy. Now you do have to have WebGL in your browser. So this is a browser-dependent system. Chrome works. Probably Firefox. Modern browsers work. So if it's not working in your browser, you just need to try a different browser. Okay, so this up here, this first line, glowscript 1.1 VPython, don't change that. It said do this. Oops, sorry. It said to do from visual import star. You don't actually need that line. That line tells Python to import some other modules that you're not using. So you don't have to worry about that. You can put it in there if you want. It also has this from __ future import division. You do not need that, but if you want to put it in there because it said it in the manual, then put it in there. Okay, and if you follow through that first introductory thing, it says go look at this video. Here's the video. I'm not going to play it. But it steps you through making a sphere and an arrow right there. Okay, so let's just make that sphere and arrow and run the program. So let's just type it in just as it says. Sphere position equals vector -1 0 0, radius equals 0.5, color equals color dot green. You know, a lot of things in this glowscript you don't have to understand. You know, why is it color equals color dot green? You really don't need to know why. The color doesn't even really matter that much anyway. Okay, arrow position vector 1 0 0, axis vector 1 3 0, color dot red. All right, let's run it and I'll tell you what everything does. Okay, so this is the beauty of glowscript and VPython, is that by saying sphere, it made a sphere. By saying arrow, it made an arrow. And this is actually a 3D environment. You can rotate it around with your mouse by right-clicking. And if you use the scroll, you can zoom in and zoom out. And that's pretty cool. Okay. So if we go back to the program, this is exactly like it is in the VPython. So this sphere function makes that sphere, and it has some parameters like where is the sphere? This is the center of the sphere. This is the radius and the color. And then the arrow is another object. The position is the beginning part of the arrow, and the axis is a vector from the beginning to the end, and also the color. Okay, so that's the intro. You can work through the rest of that document. Here's the document. And it talks about some other things like variables and syntax errors, and that all should work just fine if you want to work through it. If you feel there's nothing really, it's really just an introduction to getting the thing working. Okay, let's jump real quick into, let's see. I thought I had it here. Oh, I had it open. Sorry. This one. There it is. Okay. This is the next document. Step through this. It does a really great job. Let's just get this thing started. I'm skipping through, but you should read through it. Again, we can skip this part. So let's do this. And this is actually going to be a little different here for glowscript. If I enter this into, I'm going to just start the program over. I'm going to make a track and a cart on top of it. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this. I can get rid of that too because you don't need it. So I'm just going to say track box position equals vector 0, negative 0.025, 0, size equals 2.05, 0.1, color equals color.white. Okay, let me just run that, and it's not going to work. See, it gives me an error. Property size must be a vec. Okay, so let's go back over here to edit program. So if you look over here to help, I can just turn this on. 3D object box. You see here it tells you what parameters you have to put. And the old way was just to give these coordinates for the length, width, and height of the box. But now it has to be a vector. Okay, so if I hide that. So the problem is that I have to say vector. Like that. See? And now I have a track. Awesome. Okay, now let's put a car on the track, just like it says. If I follow along, it says cart box position. It gives me the position of 0.20. Size equals vector, right? We know that now. You can say vec or vector. I always say vector. 0.04, 0.006, color, oops, 0.6. Color equals color dot red. Oops. See, I made a mistake on purpose. Too many parentheses. Box. Oh, I need. No. Oh, I need one right here. Wait. Oh, dummy. Okay. I knew that. This has to be a vector too. I was just going fast. It's going to work this time. Okay. That's exactly the way it... Now, the cart's not on the track. Your job is to move it over here and to do things to get it working. I think that should be enough to get you started. Just looking through the document here, you know, it kind of helps you step through things. If you get stuck, though, let me know. I think we can get it to work. Okay. Hopefully that's enough to get you started.